just to kind of take you around with me. Kind of, I don't know, not really a day in my life, just a regular home vlog, whatever. So I exercised. I did my yoga. Got my husband off to work. I'm all clean. And I just wanted to, I'm not putting on makeup today, but I wanted to take this video while I'm still in the bathroom and before I dab on just a little concealer. So I'm doing a little makeup, minimal. Because my skin is so bad, and I know nobody wants to see that, like, ew. But I'm breaking out so bad, and I just want to mention it because I think in a past vlog, I mentioned that I was doing the Rodan and Fields Unblemished line, like trying their acne fighting skincare line. And I've been doing that since the summer. Well, it's now October, and my skin is just as awful as the day I started that stuff. And I mean, look at me. Is this hormonal? Because it's like mostly lower. I don't get so many breakouts on my forehead. I get them mostly on my cheeks and chin. I don't know, but this is terrible. Like, I have spent so much money on that Rodan and Field stuff. So much money. And I was just about to buy another bottle of the face wash because I'm almost out of the face wash. And so it's like, it was something like $39. Like, I went online and threw the whole thing like I was going to check out with it in my cart and everything last night. And the bottle of face wash is like $39. And then by the time you add tax and shipping, I swear my bill came out to like $59. And I was like, well, what am I doing? Like, I'm not going to spend $60 on a bottle of face wash when my face still looks like this. Not to mention the, like the cream that you live on. Hold on, let me get it real quick. Okay, so this stuff, it's like the step 3 dual intensive acne treatment. This stuff is almost $100 for this bottle. It's like 90 something. I don't know, benzoyl peroxide lotion. And I have been using this not twice. I can't always use it twice a day because my skin is too sensitive for that. It gets tingly even after I put on their toner, and that doesn't feel good. And then I feel like this just upsets things. It makes me more red sometimes. So, and I introduced all this, I'm getting a text. I introduced all this, like the directions said, like use it a couple times a week, and then you use it like once a day, and then you build up to twice a day. Well, I can't do twice a day all the time. So most of the time I'm stuck doing once a day, and I'm not getting any results. I mean, would you spend $60 on face wash and $100 on this face cream to have this many pimples? No. So I contacted my rep, who I have zero issues with my rep. Technically, she's family. She's a wonderful person. I have no issues with her. So I feel horrible asking her to like put me on pause or whatever we can do. I'm not sure. It's like, you know, how you feel terrible because you don't want to hurt their feelings and whatever. But honestly, I've spent a ton of money and I look just as bad. I'm my usual, normal, everyday, pimple-filled self. And I didn't need to spend like $500 to look like this. So I've told her, you know, just flat out, and I hope nice enough that it's just like I'm not seeing results. And I sent her before pictures, I sent her after pictures of my face, and now I'm sort of looking worse. So I don't know what to do. Like I have no idea. There's only 2 things that have ever worked for my acne. 2. One of them is Accutane, which I don't want to go back on. It worked and then it wore off. So Accutane is not a permanent solution for me, apparently. It didn't last. And number 2, the second thing that worked was really high dose of vitamin B5, which worked and I loved and didn't really want to stop taking. But my doctor's like, well, you probably don't want to be on a super duper high dose of anything your whole entire life. So why would you stay on this? And I'm like, because my skin is good. Like it legit helps my skin. So I came off of that and now I'm back to square one. I'm like a teenager. I'm like, my hormones are just all over the joint and it gives me terrible acne constantly every single day of my life. And it's super frustrating. So another attempt at fighting it bites the dust. Now I need to find something. I don't know what. I don't know what to try. I don't know what washes to try. I don't know what creams to try. I have no idea how to help this. But if anybody has any suggestions, please let me know. This Rodan & Fields did not work. I've tried Paula's Choice. Did not work. I've tried their like Acne, I forgot the exact face wash, but I have the wash. Did not work. I tried their spray, like a salicylic acid spray. Did not work. I don't know what else to do. All suggestions are welcome. I would like less pimples. Okay, now that I have gotten that therapeutic rant off my chest, let's move on with our day. First things first, I had started the dryer before I got into the shower so that the clothes would have a chance to fluff up, because I put them in yesterday, but I was bad and I didn't take them out. And I'm not going to take them out without at least trying to de-wrinkle them a little bit. So that's what I did. They still feel a little warm, so they should be better off than not if I hadn't started the dryer. But I have a bunch of laundry to do, actually, because we're just coming back from 2 weeks away. We were in Orlando for a week. And then we were in Washington, D.C. for a week. So I have lots to unpack, lots to put away, lots to wash, lots to organize. Our bedroom is a complete disaster, and I take full responsibility, of course, for that. However, to my slight excuse, we got home from Orlando on a Saturday evening, Saturday night, really. And then we left for Washington, D.C. Sunday morning. So I was coming home, unpacking our suitcases from our Florida clothes, because it's still like 90 degrees in Orlando. It's beautiful. And you need summer clothes. And then like repacking for Washington, D.C. So I still needed, I needed to adjust the clothes that I was bringing for us. And my husband needed some different kind of work clothes and whatever. So I had taken everything out of our suitcases. I had done some laundry. And then I found other stuff and repacked us as best I could and we got back to the airport the very next morning. So now that we're home, it's time to unpack and all that good stuff. And we got home on a Saturday night, and it is now Monday. So I took all of Sunday off except for opening the suitcases, taking out our bag of laundry, and getting a load of laundry started. That's what I did. And putting some, our toiletries in the bathroom. But otherwise, I just sat around. I didn't do a whole lot. I went out yesterday on Sunday, but for a couple hours I had some things to do. But in terms of the unpacking and the laundry and the cleaning, that kind of thing, I did not. And I don't even feel bad about it. Would you like some of Mama's snack? I've got apple and cheese. Do you like apples and cheese? I do think you like cheese, actually. I think you do. Okay, errand number 1 for the day is stopping at the bank. I have a deposit to make, so I want to get that done out of the way right away. Errand number 2, I was trying to show my Hallmark, but that tree is in the way. But I'm going into Hallmark because I need to see if they have any more of the new Harry Potter ornament that just came out. Since it's October, Hermione was getting released, so I need to go check on that. Hallmark was successful, so I got Hermione. Isn't she cute? And I already got the special cord that is needed. I guess there's a special cord, and when I bought Harry and Ron a couple of months ago, I got the special cord because it was way cheaper than usual. So I guess in a couple months I'll find out how exactly they all hook up together and how they work. Then I got 2 extra things because Hallmark is a dangerous place. So these ornaments were $5 each. I like this Hogwarts one a lot. I thought that was very cute. And then I got Mickey Mouse. Kohl's is next. So I'm going to like a thing tomorrow, and I don't think I have anything appropriate to wear. And if you look in my closet, or if you ask my husband, you'd probably disagree. And I know my husband would disagree. He'd be like, you have way too many clothes. But it's just, I don't know. I don't like anything I have. You know how that goes. When you're going someplace, you don't like anything you have, it's just not going to work for the occasion, And to be slightly fair, I was planning to wear originally planning to wear a certain pair of black pants that I have. And I cannot find them. I wore them last month. I cannot find them now. I don't know where they went. So I have to go shopping. Okay, if you hear a crinkling noise, it's my sunshade. Kohl's took forever. I don't know how to dress myself. I don't. That has to be the explanation. And also, Kohl's has a lot of good stuff. So I spent forever looking around in Kohl's. I'm pretty happy with the pants I found. I just got pants and a top and a pair of shoes. And the shoes are the problem. I'm not sure what to do about the shoes. So, I got them, but I don't know if they're right for that outfit or not. And then I ran to DSW and looking for other shoes. Didn't get any. That didn't take very long. Then I came back here because the grocery store is right by Kohl's. So now I'm going to go to the grocery store. Okay, I'm home from the grocery store, so let me show you what I got. We'll start over here. So I have never seen pomegranate seeds like frozen before. And it says keep them frozen, but I'm guessing I can thaw them out in the fridge and then maybe to like room temp or at least cool, and then I can like chew them. Like they'll thaw out enough for me to eat them, right? Because I don't want to put them in a smoothie. I just want to like eat them because I love eating pomegranate seeds, but pomegranates are very expensive. Then I also found avocado chunks in the freezer section, and I don't like avocado, but I thought if I put a couple of pieces in a smoothie, there you go. It's a good source of fiber. And then also because the fresh berries are getting more and more expensive as it gets colder, I decided to just cave and buy a big bag of frozen berries. It says with kale. I am interested to see how exactly, like is it just frozen bits of kale? I don't know. I don't love frozen fruit in my smoothies, though. I don't. So I think if this is going to work and I don't want to waste this, I have to thaw it out for a little while before I use it. And I have to use these fresh bananas still in my smoothie. Okay. Then I got grapes, clementines, pears, some meat-free burritos, a couple different kinds for my husband to try. And I got him ice cream. Not for me. I'm not eating any. I actually, very weirdly, I haven't eaten ice cream since June. I have completely lost the taste for ice cream, and I don't want it. So I don't plan to have any ice cream. Me, the junk food queen, I know. Then I found this meatless vegan jerky. This sounds funny. My husband loves beef jerky, but we've just been cutting back a little on meat. So I thought he might want to try that. I don't know if that's too weird, but he can tell me if it is. And then I got these mac and cheeses because that's what happens when you shop hungry. You walk out with 2 boxes of mac and cheese. Fiber One bars, Annie's Bunny Grahams chocolate, Cheez-Its for my husband. I got a beef stew back there, mostly for... No, he'll eat some too. Like I said, we're cutting back on meat. We're not giving up meat totally in our diets. We're just cutting back. I felt like the beef stew from our grocery store because I really like it. If he would like some, he's welcome to have some. But I for sure will eat that because I'm in the mood for that beef stew. Then these weird roasted turkey Pringles. I'm going to save these for my sister and I to do in a taste test video. Oh my God. We have so many foods that I have stocked up for taste test videos for us. We better get moving or it's going to be Christmas and we're still going to be sampling like fall stuff. These are for my husband for his lunches. Some more meat-free options for him. I got apparently I got a lot of soup stuff. But sometimes I don't feel like making homemade soup, because that's a lot of work. And I don't feel like doing that right now. So in either tonight. I don't know if I'm gonna make it tonight or maybe tomorrow. I'll see. But I got this packet of, you know, one of these really easy soup mixes. And then I have 2 white potatoes that I can add to this, and any veggies that are in the freezer that I feel like tossing in, I will add that to it. I love adding more veggies to these quick soup mixes. And then I bought a bag of shredded cheese so that I can put that on top of my soup, because I like a really cheesy soup, because I have 0 willpower when it comes to cheese. I also got a loaf of bread so I can make PBJ for my husband for his lunches. And then a spaghetti squash. That's another dinner option. I like to use this in place of spaghetti, and just like, you know, you bake it and then you scrape it out with a fork, and then just consider it a spaghetti noodle. So I put my pasta sauce on and grated cheese, and it's delish. So either that's for dinner or the potato soup mix is for dinner. I have not decided. Is there a fight? Why is there a fight? No fighting. Baba. You don't harass your sister. He's so bad sometimes. He's the little brother, but he's naughty and he picks on his big sister. Come here. Come here. And first of all, you're full of crumbs and stuff. I guess I have to sweep. Come over here. Tell Mama what you're doing. Are you being naughty? Your big sister's in charge, not you. That's right. Look at, you're covered in bits of stuff. Oh, gross. Okay. Sorry, bud. If you've been in the basement, then yeah. But I think I just gotta sweep the kitchen and wash the floor. It's been a couple weeks, hasn't it? Mama hasn't even been home. I haven't even been home. I think the cats missed us because we were gone so long. And we were only home for one night in between our trips, and I feel very bad about it. You've got an eye boogie. Yeah. I know you don't like it when Mama gets your eye boogies. Only Daddy can get your eye boogies. They seem okay. I was worried that they'd be mad at us, but they seem fine, and they both slept in bed the first night we got home. So that was a really good sign that they love us and they miss us and they're still talking to us. And your curly white whisker is back. Ooh. That thing fell out on its own. First of all, it came out of nowhere. If you can see that really dark white whisker there on this cheek. It came out of nowhere. And on occasion, I would have to trim it because it is curled in so much it's like hitting him in the mouth. And I just figured that'd bother him. So I just snip I know you don't trim cat whiskers, but I'm just saying I trim very little at the end just to get it out of his mouth. Then it fell out totally on its own. The whole whisker was gone. And I thought, okay, well, good. That's the end of that pain in the butt whisker. But oh no, it has since grown back. Time to do the dishes. Good times. I've been putting this off. But in the background, I have the talk on because I record the talk and like to watch it most days, but I haven't had the chance to watch it for the last few weeks. So I've got to catch up on some of my missed episodes. Look at this puzzle that I guess my mom did when my husband and I were out of town. My parents were here for a couple of days. And we came home to find this very cute puzzle finished. I don't even know who got this one. It must have been my mom. She must have picked this out. And I hate to put it away, so I've had it out just sitting on the coffee table. but I've got to put it away at some point. But it's got all kinds of cute cats on it. All kinds. I think someone has voted that we don't put away the kitty puzzle. But it's got to go. My love, we need the room on the coffee table. So sometime this week, I'm going to return this library book that I got. I finished reading this while we were on our trip to Washington, D.C. So this is book, I believe, 4. Does it say actually anywhere? Well, it's book 4 in this series called Her Royal Spinous. See, a Royal Spinous Mystery. And I don't know how to pronounce this gal's first name. Rice? I don't know. I hate to say, I just don't know. I'll guess it's Reese. Not sure. Reese Bowen. And just like for a quick overview, because I love these books. So the gist is they're murder mysteries up until, well, I'm on book 5. I've already started book 5. And that one is not a murder mystery yet. There's a mystery element to it, but no murder, which is a nice break. I have no problem if it veers away from murder, because usually in these books, a lot of people die. But the gist is that there's a member of the royal family, Lady Georgiana, and she gets herself wound up in these murder mysteries and then has to solve things, and sometimes at the request of the queen, who she is related to. So, and I believe they're set in the early-ish 1900s. So just really cute books if you're looking for like a murder mystery series, but lighthearted and funny, and they're cute. I recommend this. It's her A Royal Spinous Mystery. Well, it's a bit later now, so dinner is basically done. It's just that quick and easy soup. I was going to do the squash, but then I realized I didn't have pasta sauce, so my bad. So I made the packet of potato soup, and I added the 2 potatoes that I had, and 2 carrots, and some peas, and a little bit of corn. So it's all ready to go, and I'm just going to let it sit on low for a while until my husband gets home. Also, because I'm a large child, I found this on Netflix. It's Disney's House of Villains. And looks kind of cute. Shows the villains. And I can't understand the plot. I don't know if they show clips of stuff or what. But I'm going to find out. It looks cute. I'm getting in the Halloween spirit. We had our soup. There's a naughty little kitten over on the table. But I saw this yoga mat spray recipe, basically, on Yoga by Adrienne's YouTube channel. I do yoga, sometimes do it more frequently than others. Sometimes I'm really good and do her yoga videos a couple times a week, and sometimes I take long breaks, like when I'm being lazy and not exercising at all. So, anyway, she has this yoga mat cleaning spray. She had a video about it. And so I wanted to make it because I probably don't clean my yoga mat nearly as often as I should. And that's disgusting. So I'm going to just do what she said to do in the video. So the first thing I'm going to do is fill this little spray bottle I have about 3/4 of the way with water. Adrienne used distilled. I'm just using sink water. Okay, so that's about 3/4 of the way. Then I had my husband pick this up for me at Whole Foods tonight because they did not have this at my regular grocery store. So it's alcohol-free witch hazel, and I wanted the unscented kind. I'm going to smell it. I want to see if it has a really strong scent. No, actually it doesn't. That's nice without the alcohol. It doesn't smell nearly so strong. Okay, so then Adrienne did about the last quarter of the bottle with the witch hazel. Well, that's probably close enough. Okay, so then she used tea tree oil, which I have, and she used 5 drops of that. I'm terrible at dropping this out. A bunch. Okay, great. Well, that was just a bunch. She also uses lavender oil. Oh wait, she used lavender oil. She had 2 recipes. She used lavender oil in the second recipe, but I'm just going to use the lavender oil in this one because she had lemongrass, and I don't have lemongrass, so hopefully this pours out more slowly than that darn tea tree. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, a bunch. Okay. That didn't go so hot in the measuring department. Shake it. There we go. And let's go spray it on the yoga mat. I realized how gross it was to not clean my yoga mat because sometimes my gym shoes end up on my mat. And yeah, ew. And then I'm like sitting on it and doing stuff and, you know, touching the mat. So it probably needs to be cleaned like every day. Let's see. Can I smell? Yeah, that does smell good. And I'm not sure how much to use. This is a really little bottle. I don't know how long this is going to last me. Is that even wet? Let me see. Yeah, I guess so. I really don't want to use paper towels, but I didn't have any cleaning cloths down here, so I need to get some. Yeah, gross. So I'm gonna let this dry for a minute and then I'll flip it over and do the other side. I took my summertime tablecloth off our kitchen table. And this is why I keep a tablecloth on. It's because it's in terrible shape. And this is due to trying to get the white marks off with the wet washcloth and an iron, which I saw on YouTube. And it made this whole situation a lot worse. So this is I mean, the table itself, you know, is perfectly fine. It's just like cosmetically on the top that it's looking really bad. So I'm gonna have to figure out a tablecloth situation for the fall and winter because I don't want everybody to see these spots. It's a little embarrassing. Anyway, something that's actually cute on the kitchen table though is this 2-tiered tray. This is like all the rage. Like everybody's doing this on Instagram. They have these little trays. So this is mine. I got this at Cost Plus. I had to think. Cost Plus is where I found this several weeks ago. And on the bottom, I have this cat candy dish, and it used to have several lint truffles in it, but now it's down to one lonely lint truffle, butter pecan. So I'll just leave that in there. Looks like he's eating one little piece of candy. Okay. And I've got this little pumpkin, but actually all these little pumpkins came from Target. So yeah, this one's navy with the gold. I love that. And then I've got a glass jar with the Cocoa Crisp M&Ms, which aren't half bad. And then there's a pumpkin on the back of there. And then on the top shelf, my little Target pumpkins and a little daisy Hallmark ornament, technically. She's actually an ornament. It's got the little loop, you know, for a little hook on the top. But I like to stash her with our Halloween stuff and take her out for Halloween rather than putting her on a Christmas tree. And then I have this cauldron candy dish, and I have some candy in here. So I got a bag of these Reese's Take 5 combo things. Those are pretty good. And then the rest of this candy actually is all from Disney World for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. And we saved one Mickey Mouse lollipop, but just one. I don't eat lollipops at all. Like, I refuse to eat lollipops. I think they're terrible for your teeth. So I'm not going to eat it, but it's still cute to just have in there. And then some other candy that's okay. This is what's left of our stash. I'm not really dying for any of it. These, like, we got a couple of these Doves left. Those are pretty good. Otherwise, it's kind of hit and miss with these Starbursts. Sometimes they have flavors I don't like. So anywho, that's what I've got going on for my 2-tiered tray. This is my first year having it or trying to decorate it, so I don't know how great it turned out, but maybe I'll get, you know, a little more creative in the future or mix it up in future years, but that's it for this year. Otherwise, I think I'm gonna be going upstairs soon and getting ready for bed. I've got a little friend here with me. Thanks for hanging out with me today. It's just a typical low-key day. I have a lot of those. So thank you for watching and for hanging out with me. And I would like anybody's suggestions that you have for skincare that helps pimples. Please tell me. And thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.